My name is Aleena. I am just 17 years old. Today, I want to share my story. It is not an ordinary story. It is the truth of my life, and also the hidden truth of many girls who live in hostels. I want to speak in my own words, because maybe my voice will help someone. Maybe it will save another girl from losing her dreams. When I first left my village, I was full of hope. My father was a simple shopkeeper, and my mother was a housewife. I was the first girl in my family to get admission in a big city college. Everyone said, "Aleena will make us proud. She will become a doctor or a teacher one day." I still remember the tears in my mother's eyes when she hugged me and whispered, "Stay strong, my daughter. Study well. Don't forget who you are." With these dreams, I stepped into my hostel life. At first, the hostel looked so big and beautiful to me. Tall walls, green garden, hundreds of rooms, and so many girls from different towns. Everyone was new, everyone carried hopes. Some wanted to be doctors, some engineers, some teachers, and some had even bigger dreams. I thought, this is the place where my future will be built. The first few weeks were peaceful. I used to wake up early, pray, and then sit near the window with my books. I loved reading in silence. My roommates were also simple in the beginning. We would share food, laugh together, and talk about our families. It felt like a second home. But slowly, things started to change. One of my roommates, Sana, brought a new smartphone. She would spend hours scrolling on social media, watching videos, chatting with boys. At first, I ignored it. But soon, every girl in my room had a phone, and social media became the main topic. Instead of discussing studies, they started discussing new trends, fashion, and how many likes they got on their photos. I was innocent. I did not even know how to use these apps. But to fit in, I also made an account. I posted a picture in my uniform. Within an hour, I got comments. Beautiful. Cute girl. Wow. My heart beat faster. It was a strange feeling. I thought, maybe this is nothing, just appreciation. But step by step, I was entering into a world I never imagined. One evening, I received a message from a boy. He wrote, "You are the prettiest girl I have ever seen. Can we be friends?" I was nervous. My hands shook. I remembered my mother's words, "Stay strong." But curiosity was stronger than wisdom. I replied with a simple, "Hello." That one reply opened the gate to a new life. Every night, instead of studying, I started chatting. At first, it felt innocent, just talking. But slowly, he began asking for pictures. Then he said, "If you really like me, send me your smile." Then it turned into, "Wear something nice and click for me." I felt guilty. I felt like I was betraying my parents' trust, but I couldn't stop. The addiction was like a fire eating my soul. I was not alone. All around me, other girls were also changing. Sana used to be the topper of her school, but now she would spend nights on video calls. Another girl, Hina, started skipping classes because she went out secretly to meet boys. In the corridors, laughter turned into gossip. Books were replaced with makeup kits. Dreams of being doctors and engineers were replaced with dreams of being popular. I could see it clearly. Hostel was not only a place for studies, it was also a place where innocence was dying slowly. Soon, my online friends started pressuring me. "Aleena, if you love me, meet me outside the hostel." Just once I was afraid. But one night, with Sana's encouragement, I sneaked out. My heart was pounding, my body shaking. He was waiting near the park. At first, he was sweet. holding my hand, saying he loved me. But then his behavior changed. He pulled me closer, against my will. He said, "Don't be shy. This is love." I felt trapped. I wanted to scream, but fear stopped me. After that night, I returned broken. I locked myself in the washroom and cried silently. I wanted to delete everything, but it was too late. From that day, he stopped treating me like a girl with dreams. I became just pleasure for him, and I hated myself for allowing it. The same was happening with many hostel girls. They were losing themselves in this false world. Boys came, used them, and left. Some girls even faced blackmail because their pictures were saved and misused. One of my friends tried to take her own life because she was afraid her parents would find out. That shook me to the core. I looked into the mirror one night and asked myself, "Aleena, is this what you wanted? Did you come here to destroy your life?" That night, I opened my Quran. I read the verse about modesty, about self-respect, about patience. Tears fell on the pages. I realized I had lost my path, but maybe it was not too late. I stopped replying to messages. I deleted my accounts. The boy threatened me, but I ignored. Slowly, I started rebuilding myself. I returned to my books, my studies, my dreams. I also started talking to other girls, reminding them why we were here. Some laughed at me, but some listened. I understood a deep truth. Social media can be a tool, but if misused, it becomes a trap. Hostel can build your dreams, but it can also destroy them if you lose your values. Now, when I look back, I feel both pain and strength. Pain because I lost a part of my innocence. Strength because I survived and learned. To every girl listening to me, I want to say, your beauty is not for likes. Your life is not for someone's temporary pleasure. You are precious. You are more than this. Don't let hostile life, social media, or false love destroy your dreams. Study hard, keep your dignity, and remember the values that protect you. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope you learned something from Aleena's journey. Respect yourself. Respect your dreams. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Pro English Stories for more English stories.